Disaster Aid International, our main purpose after a disaster is to provide non-food items and shelter to those who've been affected. We try as much as possible, wherever possible, to engage with the communities. One of the huge benefits of being a Rotary Club project is we have so many Rotarians internationally.
Rotary is an international organization who would want to offer their services to those who are in need. And the motto of Rotary is service above self.
Yeah, you can expect you can find the same values for every Rotarian in the world. You join Rotary because you want to help.
We have a database with thousands and thousands of clubs, individuals overseas that we can contact at any time. The first deployment for Disaster Aid International was Pakistan floods, and since then we've deployed to Haiti, Dadaab in Kenya, twice to South Sudan and 4 times to the Philippines. Working with partners overseas is immensely important.
The effort of Disaster Aid International to link with local NGO is a very remarkable one. The point that Disaster Aid International engage NGOs or local organizations, I think it's an expression of a mature organization.
I think the difference in the way that Disaster Aid International works and the way that some other larger and smaller NGOs can work is we're a little bit more fluid with our response.
I think one of the greatest strengths of disaster aid is their capacity to understand the situation, the context. The people who came here are so sensitive to our context, to our culture, to our history, and to our presence. They refuse to take over our functions. Instead, they accompany us.
We have options for water purification, we have options for shelter, we have options for non-food items. It's showing the communities what we can provide for them.
The support you give us is really a great help to us, sir.
Pigot is in the municipality of Luan on the island of Bohol in eastern Philippines. Bohol was hit very hard by the late October earthquake.
Yeah, we are now here in Barangay Pigot, municipality of Luan, and we installed here around 71 tents for this barangay alone. So
it became quite apparent to us that this barangay was very small, had been hit very, very badly by the earthquake, but had kind of been missed out of the aid loop.
I appreciate very much the support of the non-government organizations, including Disaster Aid International. That motivated me more, inspired me more to strive and work hard to mobilize resources of this town's government. Before Disaster Aid International came here, they were just living under makeshift tents. But those given by Disaster Aid International are very good.
They really treat it as a home, and then they plant flowers, they plant vegetables, and they put some decorations.
The tents, yes, very good. The tent is like a house. There's a sala, there's a room. It's very comfortable, and so it's nice to live in.
What we also learned in this partnership is that when you come into disaster-hit areas, usually organizations come with formula, with packages. What we learned was, we have to be sensitive to the real need of the people. And so instead of insisting to have this kind of package delivered and accepted by the community, what's our very first intervention in any community that we work with disaster aid is consultation.
One of the first things we do is empower the communities that we're working with. We let them know what our solutions are. We let them know what our barriers are as well. and then we work with them to overcome those barriers and find solutions. Bias Island is situated 45 minutes northeast of Estancia. To get to Bias Island, it's a 45-minute boat journey. It was hit extremely hard by Yolanda. 500 families, no shelter. When we arrived there, we realized very, very quickly that tents were not going to be the answer to this solution. It was going to be tarpaulin and shelter repair kits.
3 big waves. Yes, 3 big waves. Only seconds. And then the water line coming up here, only 3 seconds. The Typhoon Yolanda devastated everything in our barangay. Material kit. It's very important to us because we build our house in that material kit. Because of your help, we recovered immediately. As you can see, sir, our barangay it's beautiful again, and the people were happy.
Disaster aid does not stop at providing relief items, does not stop at providing tents, does not stop at providing home repair kits. They continue to journey with the communities, and that's what makes disaster aid different from the other aid agencies.